Creator software on my computer. Once it's open, the next thing I want to do is upload my image that I want to print. I'm going to go to File, Open, find my image, and select Open. The next step is to go into the Layout Settings tab. Make sure you have the correct platen size set. Here's your list of platens. So for me right now, I'm choosing the 16 by 20 platen. Once you have the platen size set, the next thing you're going to do is flip your image on the vertical axis. Now go back to the Print Settings tab. Here you will select your preset and print quality level. I am selecting level 5 for this print. Next, click on the white print quality and color print quality and see the passive ink that you are printing with. Next, you are going to set your print direction with DTF. You want to print in unidirectional. You want to print in unidirectional just to potentially get a cleaner print. Next, select your ICC color profile. For this, you're going to have to go into Media Profile, select User Profile, and a window will pop up where you will be able to select the profile that you had downloaded for the Garment Creator DTF update. Drying time is going to be optional and you don't need to set it. The next step is your ink density. You have a color ink density and a white ink density. For the color, you're going to bump it up to +15, and you're going to take the white ink density down to -50. The next step is you're going to have to reduce the white area. You're going to bring it up 1 notch to level 3. The last most important step is to set your ink order. You want to make sure the ink order is in reverse order, meaning that the F2100 will first print the color layer and then the white layer on top. Make sure your image is placed and sized how you want it. Now you're ready to print. Once you have everything set, you can click the print button. Now I'm going to place our 16 by 20 inch DTF film sheet evenly on the platen and tape down the sides. I'm taping down the sides just to prevent the film from moving around while printing. Make sure the platen height is set to level P. You want the film as close as possible to the print head without touching it. That way you will get the best quality print. You can now press the print button. Once your film is done printing, don't take the print off right away. Let it sit for a few minutes. This will prevent any powder from seeping through the ink from the ink being too wet. Now take the tape off and prepare to apply the adhesive powder to it. So you're going to apply a little bit of powder along the top. Spread it evenly across. Then you're going to lift the sheet up and let the powder roll downwards evenly across the transfer. You are now going to give it a good shake. Now carefully bring it over to the conveyor dryer. Today I'm going to be using the D1000 Vastex conveyor dryer. This dryer has a 26-inch wide conveyor belt and is 56 inches long. The heating level and belt speed may vary depending on what dryer you have, but here at EZ today we are using heating level between 5.5 and 6, and the belt speed will range between 12 and 16. After the adhesive is cured to the print, it should have an orange peel-like texture and shiny all around. Any powder you have left You can dump it back into the bucket to reuse it so that you're not wasting any powder. Now for this transfer, I'm going to be using a navy blue Gildan 100% polyester tee from Sanmar. So I'm going to evenly place my shirt onto our DK20A Geonite heat press with the bottom heat platen attached. I am now going to place the transfer onto the shirt. And you want to make sure to get it as even and centered as you can. Close the heat press on medium pressure for 15 seconds at 320 degrees. The temperature may vary depending on the material that you're transferring onto and also depending on the powder that you're using. The temperature range is anywhere from 275 degrees to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Once you're done transferring, take the shirt off and set it aside. Wait a few minutes before peeling off the transfer because you want it to be a cold peel. Once it cools down, you're going to peel from one end to another. You may want to slowly start from one corner just to make sure that the print adhered properly to the garment. Finally, press the shirt one more time for 5 seconds to fully set the transfer. Your garment should now be complete.